What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Viva Los Bills. That's right, Buffalo Will. Oz Cologne, my brother. It's not Cousin Vinny. Cousin Vinny's on the IR. He's not with us today, so Ozzy jumped in. He's going to hang out with us for this episode. What's up, bro? How you doing?
Not much. How you doing today?
Okay, well, you got to pull up your little Count Dallas thing, so
everybody
knows.
Even though we stink, I got to represent. I can't let my team down, even though they're, not that good.
Well, I mean, they just got a few injuries. Doesn't mean they stink.
Did you watch that game?
Not really. I watched some of the highlights.
Even with the starters, they were bad. They were just bad.
Carson looked good.
I guess they're not good enough.
You got Cooper Rush.
Yeah, 400 yards this week, baby. 240 passing and 160 rushing.
Damn, maybe I should pick him up on my fantasy team.
Yeah, you believe that? He's the next coming of Patrick Mahomes. That's it.
Well, maybe. You never know.
You never know.
Anyway, Bills won. Big game on Thursday. A lot of people complained, saying that they're going to have a really easier schedule this year because they got extra rest. Played on Thursday night. Now they don't play until, Monday night. They get a lot of rest. Hopefully it helps them beat the Tennessee Titans. But as always, we'll pop a little beer. This is called Red Bridge.
Nice.
It's a gluten-free beer. Never had gluten-free beer.
Not my kind of beer.
Why not?
I like gluten, as you can tell. Look at his body. This is gluten full.
Well, I've been trying the gluten-free thing for a little bit, like a week or so. So let's see if it actually does anything. It's only 3.5 alcohol.
Man, this High Noon has more than that. This is vodka and soda. It's got more alcohol than that. It's like 4%. It's a weeknight. I have to drink light. I don't drink heavy on the week, baby. Only on the weekends.
Doesn't even want to open. Cheers to all the Bills fans for a big win. Cheers to Ozzy. Sorry, your Cowboys didn't win. Let's see how this tastes.
Congratulations to Bills Nation, Buffaloes.
Salud.
I love me some High Noons. I don't know, man. They're light, tasty, very good. Enjoy them. All the flavors are good. Yeah, Allen looked great this week for you guys, man. The only thing I suggest for him is maybe he should slide a little more instead of try to take everybody on.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of hits, which I don't like. We'll talk about that a little. Actually, so, we're on Blackjack TV. We're also on another channel. Where is it here? I'm messing it up. I'm in La La Land. But we have a young lady named Mary, and she put a little highlight package for us, which we'd never had before. So here
Mary, let's go, Mary.
Let's see this.
On the signals for the Rams team. After the gain of 7 and 2nd and 3. Now he dumps it down to Singletary. And he gets by Wagner. Third to the Rams. Didn't play anything in the preseason. Zach Moss at the back. Inside it's Diggs. It's Stephon Diggs. Allen will boot and he'll flip it wide open. The man who scored all the touchdowns in the playoffs. Gabe Davis. Touchdown Buffalo.
On this defensive line.
Stafford going quick again. A bad pass intercepted. Dane Jackson with it. They rule him down by contact at the 33 of Sam Martin. Operation clean and sneaking it inside the upright. Bringing heat. Allen back. Shoulder throw. Beautiful catch. Stephon Diggs again. 3rd and 7. For the pattern. Allen taking off. Can he get there? Stiff arm to get there. First down.
Forget all those rules. Get out of bounds.
Toss Singletary left. For the Bills to get out on 3rd down. Singletary in the open field. Good job to make the first man miss and get a first down. 1st and goal. Bills driving for the lead. And Allen throws. Touchdown inside. Isaiah McKenzie. 3rd and 7 to start the 4th. Roger Saffold back in. And Allen hangs it. Throws it deep. Davis is open. Gabe Davis brought it in to the 6-yard line. 3rd and goal. Allen keeps it. Pumps. Buffalo. Josh Allen took care of it himself. 43. Snap to the wrist, cup, it's high, and it's intercepted. Off the deflection in front of those safeties. Jordan Point. 4. Allen stepping up, and now floating it downfield, and Diggs is behind the secondary. Stumbles, but brings it in. Buffalo.
So there you go. We're also on Surge Sports. That's the new channel we're on Zingo, channel 101. Some highlights there. I mean, Bills played great. I mean, they had 4 turnovers and still won by such a margin. So they didn't really play great. They did. They were able to hold off. The defense played great, stopped them, and they were able to score some points. As always, real quick, here's McDermott after the game. This is off of Buffalo Bills Twitter page.
Hey, that's a great job, man. Glory to God. Great job by you guys. Hey, you know what? That didn't happen by accident.
Right.
The way you guys worked, man, you earned it.
Yep.
Real proud of you, man. Hung together. Second half, fourth quarter, man, took over. Way to go, man. Both sides of the ball and special teams. All right, hang on. We'll keep things important. What is important? Matt Barkley, happy birthday, buddy.
The only thing on our mind is f***ing win. That's it. No matter how we get it done, we get it done.
Yes, sir.
Win on 3, 1, 2, 3. Win.
Woo! Win, baby. That's what they did. They won. I mean, Allen, 26 for 31, 297 yards, 3 touchdowns. He did throw 2 picks. He got sacked twice. He rushed 10 times for 56 yards and a touchdown. I tried to get him in my fantasy league. I had the 12th pick. Somebody picked him with the number 1 pick overall. By the way, Hudson, our nephew, commented on Facebook, Tio, which means uncle. He got both of his uncles here. What's up, Hudson?
What's up, Hudson? I
Devin
do have to
Singletary.
admit, man. Hold on
Go
a
ahead.
second. The Rams, they played the worst game I've ever seen in my life, besides the Cowboy game this week. They ran the ball a total, I think, 12 times the whole game, man. Maybe, I mean, you can't do that in the NFL. You just can't be a passing team the whole time. You have to run. I mean, their number 1 running back, who's supposed to be Cam Akers, was hardly even in the game. He had
He had 3 carries for
rushes.
0 yards.
Yeah, and then Henderson had 6?
Henderson had 13 carries for 47 yards. And he
That's
had
it.
a long of 18.
That was their number 1 guy was supposed to be Akers. Guy didn't even play. He played 3 games. They went to the backup guy the whole game.
But he was banged up, wasn't he?
No, he's back. He's supposed to be 100%. They don't even run the ball to him. They just give it all to Henderson. The team just, I don't know. And Stafford's arm looked like jelly. He didn't throw the ball well. He just threw it to Cup 45,000 times. I mean, Cup had 11 receptions, 13 receptions?
13 receptions, 128 yards with 1 touchdown, a long of 28. He kept dumping. I think they said
not that much.
I was listening to the game because I was coming home from the Fire Academy. So they said, I think he took maybe less than 5 shots deep, more than 20 yards. I think it was something like that.
I mean, the next best receiver was their tight end at 5 receptions.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That team looked horrible. If they play like they did last week, I mean, I give kudos to the Bills. Their defense was amazing. They made adjustments for the second half, which the Rams didn't. And like I said, I mean, Bills are going to win the East, the AFC East. The Rams might win 4 games if they play like that the rest of the year. They stink. Sorry to say it, man.
Listen, the Bills have a very good defense, so I can't take everything away from them.
Oh, no. I said
One,
you guys played well.
One guy. People need to get off this guy's train.
Who's that?
He was a Florida State guy, Jalen Ramsey. They have him like as a top 5 corner. I'm sorry. He's always getting burnt, and he's always has an excuse. I mean, I know he had to cover Stephon. He gave up that long pass towards the end against Stephon, but Stephon still had, 8 catches, 122 yards.
And a touchdown.
Yeah, and a touchdown.
I know. He's on my fantasy team. I love him. Great.
Yeah, I couldn't get him.
He's amazing.
I had Dawson Knox. One catch.
One catch.
Come on now.
I mean, he
One
did throw to
catch.
the. He's been throwing. I mean, Allen threw a lot to the receiver. He threw to the young kid, the other kid too, the young kid.
Well, look at he even
Your number 2 guy.
Dustin Knox had 1 catch. Zach Moss had 6 catches. Gabe Davis had 4 catches, 88 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah.
Gabe Davis seems to always get open at least once a game for a touchdown. Hopefully that'll keep going. Guy's a beast. I forgot who commented last year saying that Gabe Davis would never even be a number 2. Called him a clown. Said he was wrong. But look at Gabe Davis putting up numbers. I wish I would have saved that guy's tweet.
I mean, you could stick anybody on the side with Diggs. They're going to get a reception here or there because Diggs is demanding double coverage all the time, and the guy still gets open.
Yeah, but he's still getting open over there.
Yeah.
The only thing I didn't like you brought up, Josh, 10 carries. He out-carried everybody. The next guy was Devin Singletary, I believe, with 8 carries. Yeah, 8 carries, 48 yards, averaging 6 yards. Why not run him a little bit more? Come on, man. Josh can't be taking all these hits. And
I mean, Singletary, though, Singletary's also a little – he's injury prone also, man. Doesn't he get hurt like every year also? Come on.
Well, he's tiny, but still, you still have Zach Moss. You have James Cook. The only problem was Zach fumbled, and so did James.
They got to take them out when they fumble. That's what the coaches do now. You fumble, you sit on the bench.
Well, that's true. That's
that's basically every NFL team does it now. Everyone who fumbles, I think Belichick started that. Everyone who fumbled, that's why they have like 15 running backs in New England. You know who's going to get the ball. If one guy fumbles, he may be the number 1, but he's out for the game. They bring in the other guy to carry all the time.
Look at this. Look at this. Video explosion. Classic music interviews. Kyle.
Kyle. What's up, Kyle?
Welcome
That's
back,
my man Kyle right there. Kyle Lilly, Buffalo Bill fan. He loves the Bills.
That's DJ Finesse.
He loves the Bills and the Knicks, baby.
We gotta have Kyle hop back on here.
You should.
Let me show the ticker I haven't had here. Boom. Anyway, the defense, Von Miller had 2 sacks. The rest of the defense combined had 7 sacks in total, 3 interceptions. You know, that's why they were able to stick in this game after turning the ball over 4 times. Boogie Basham, which Vinny and I had our bet. Last year we bet who would have more sacks, Greg Rousseau. I took Boogie Basham. Boogie had probably 300 less plays than Rousseau, but he started picking it up towards the end. But anyway, Boogie had an interception and a sack. Yeah. And by the way,
go ahead.
First time since I think it was 19, I don't know, something ridiculous. For the first 3 games in a row, 3 out of 4 games, I believe the Bills have not punted in their last 3 games.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Back from last year.
It's a great stat.
Punts.
That's a great stat.
That's
I mean, you got a good offense that's rolling, baby. It's just rolling.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like I said, the Rams helped your guy, too, out by not running the ball at all in that second half. It was just pass. You guys just pin your ears back. You want to get him. And the addition of Miller, that might have been the best pickup for you guys because last year he did the same thing they're doing for you when he was with Donaldson and him on the line for the Rams was great. Now he's just coming there to help you guys out do the same thing and free up the other pass rushers, and he doesn't have to get every sack, but he still gets sacks because no one can stop him. Guy's amazing.
Yeah, what that kind of guy said. Good job. That's Aiden. Clown.
Oh, General Teddy?
Yeah.
Good job, Clown. What that guy said. That's good stuff, Aiden.
That guy said. Oh, boy. Anyway, yeah, they had a great game all around.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, I love it. I was happy for you guys. I was happy for you because I know how sometimes you get a little crazy when you lose.
That was back in the day.
Now you're calm and relaxed. I don't hang out you anymore. I remember those days for the Super Bowl. We had to hang in different rooms.
Yeah, that's right. I watched them alone by myself. Anyway, sorry to hear your boy Dak Prescott again injured, broke his thumb, out for who knows how long.
But you know, I always said I didn't want to sign him, Will. I didn't want to sign him. Didn't want to sign Zeke. Always said it. Don't like them. Never have. Never will. I mean, it is what it is. We should have got somebody else. Traded him when he had value and get a different player. I'd rather have Garoppolo.
Uh-oh. Yeah, well, I'm surprised they're not trying to make a move for him. Real quick, Chris Van Cherry. It's not popping up over here, but
I don't see anything.
The Cologne boys in action. Diggs led my fantasy team to a big win. Can we get some first place Giants talk on this channel? Asking for Harry. Oh, my God.
Saquon Barkley, that's all I gotta say. That guy's gonna have a comeback year. He's gonna be comeback player of the year this year. Guarantee you. Unless he gets injured, he's gonna put up massive numbers like he did in the first few years of his career.
I agree. I was trying to pick him up on my fantasy team. I thought he was going to drop, and he didn't. It was surprising to see that they ran the ball that much because Brian Dable doesn't run the ball that much. He did have a few catches, which was big. I picked the Tennessee Titans. I thought they would win. The Giants played a good game and actually won the game.
I did too. I thought Tennessee would win. I didn't think the Giants would win, but Saquon, I mean, the reason they're going to give him the ball more is, man, look at that quarterback, Daniel Jones. Oh, boy.
Look at it. He ran. He had
I mean, that's all he does.
6 carries.
He looks like he's asleep half the time when he's quarterbacking. I mean,
look at Eli. He looked like he was I'm not going to say it. He looked always sad or something, that guy.
But, he had the pedigree in his family, quarterback family, He had the pedigree there, so it doesn't matter. I mean, Daniel Jones, I don't think he's still – I don't know. Their defense played really well that game. That's why they won.
Chris said, thank you, guys. Because we're talking some Giants.
Yeah, the Giants. I mean, the only real New York team is Buffalo. The other ones are claiming to be New York. They play New Jersey.
That's very true. Very true.
Yeah, I don't understand why Buffalo don't get enough love for being the only New York team, but
just because they just have New York in the front of their names. I want to see something because last year the Bills had Antonio Williams on their squad, and I wonder if he did anything for the Giants this week.
Check it out.
I liked Antonio Williams. I was hoping the Bills kept him, but they didn't, and the Giants just picked him up right away. Actually, he didn't even do it. He didn't even play. So it doesn't matter. Look at that.
See, I got my Christmas tree up ready for the playoffs already. Let's go.
Oh yeah. But I mean, we gave our predictions for the divisions. You want to say who's going to win the division? I'll go with you real quick if you want.
Sure. Which division you want to go with?
AFC
first?
East. We both said the Bills already.
Okay, so the Bills are going to win. I think they're the best team. Besides, it's between them and the Chiefs to come out of the AFC. Basically, that's it. I mean, you guys.
I don't know about that one, but all right. AFC North.
Who would you guys say?
I'd said the Bengals.
I mean, they lost to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is no juggernaut, man. This is what happens when the teams don't play their teams in the preseason. They didn't play anybody.
Did you see what Pittsburgh's defense did, though?
Yeah.
But what's his name's hurt already? TJ Watt, isn't he hurt again?
Yeah, but he might play this week, I think. They thought it was pectoral muscle was pulled or something. He might be out for a while, but it's not as bad as they thought. So he might play this week. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna tell you right now. You might think I'm nuts. I'm going Baltimore.
Yeah. I mean, they're a good squad. I just think the Bengals have a lot of talent. I think they could do it again. Browns have a great defense, but can Jacoby Brissett keep them there? No. Don't really care about Watson. So
yeah,
I'll root for Bobby's Steelers because they got the hell's his name over there now? The quarterback who was on the Bills last year. The backup.
I don't. All I know is they got Deontay Johnson. That's all I know. And Najee Harris. That's it.
It's true.
And TJ Watt. I mean, they have a good receiver. They have a good running back. Quarterback is very suspect. That's it.
AFC West. You said the Chiefs?
Yeah, I know the Chargers are right there too, man. Oh God. I mean, tonight will decide. I want the Chargers to win because I like Herbert. I love him as a quarterback. But I mean, the Chiefs are just so good. We'll find out today. I think the Chargers are going to beat them today. So I'm going to go with the Chargers to win. But I still think the Chiefs in the playoffs is insane.
I picked the Chargers to win the division. By the way, Chris said, ouch, Oz, ouch. AFC South, I'm thinking the Colts with Matty Ice. I think that's going to be a different team, even though they lost. Well, they tied. I actually said the Texans are going to surprise a lot of people, I think. I think they're going to be better than what people are giving them.
I mean, the Colts are the favorites. I mean, I'm going to have to go with the Colts. I don't trust any other team in that division.
You don't trust the Titans?
Man, they just lost to the Giants. I don't trust them. No, man. They're a running team. I mean, Tannehill just is there to, play it safe. He's not going to take chances. He's just there to control the clock and hand it off to Henry. If you stop Henry, I think you beat them.
That's what
And
the
them
Bills
losing-
gonna do this week.
And they lost A.J. Brown. Isn't that best receiver, man? He gone.
Well, that the rookie they have is actually pretty good so far.
Well, he's
I have
still
him on
not
my
as
team.
better A.J. Brown.
That's true. Well, we'll see. NFC East, I picked the Cowboys, but that was before Dak got hurt. So now that's like,
Everyone's going with Philly, right? Because Philly's like the team. But Philly's their defense is very suspect, man. They give up a lot of points.
I had the Lions beating them this week, and I almost got it right. But
They almost did because the Lions, good offense. Their defense stinks too. That's the problem. No defense. All these defenses are horrible. I mean, I think the Cowboys. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys, even though it's a very iffy pick without the quarterback. But I think the Cowboys are gonna end up 2-2 in these first 4 games. I think Cooper Rush is gonna win one here and there for them. That I think it's gonna be all right. I think we'll be okay. And then Dak will come back. He'll be okay. He'll do some magic. So I'm gonna pick the Cowboys, and then we'll lose in the first playoff game like we always do because we stink. and Dak Prescott's record in the playoffs is the same as Tony Romo, and everybody used to give Tony Romo so much crap because he couldn't win. And Dak's record is exactly the same, with the same numbers. They almost have identically the same numbers, and no one says anything bad about Dak except for me.
people love him.
Yeah, because he makes.
I don't know. I said I would have never have paid him that much money. That was ridiculous to me.
I told you too. I didn't want to sign
Yeah.
him. I was like, no signing of those guys.
Well,
They
you
don't win
guys have.
anything.
Well, I'll tell you right now. I think you guys have what?
We have 4 rough games right now.
You have 2. No, let's see. Active cap. Oh man, you guys. What is your cap salary right now?
I think we're close to the cap.
Yeah,
I don't think we have much room of anything. This high noon is very delicious. It's watermelon. Love it. It's got more alcohol than that non-GMO drink you're drinking over there.
Oh, it's already gone. Done. You guys actually, it says estimated cap space for the Cowboys $12 million.
Yeah, but
Well, you guys could go get probably Garoppolo, but
yeah, but they want an arm and a leg for Garoppolo. That's the problem. They want everything. I mean, and look, if they lost. If they started Garoppolo, they probably would have won. Sorry to say it, but that kid, they're not good. They're not good without him, and they're pushing the guy out for this young man. It's good. I think the kid should have waited one more year because I don't think he's still ready now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even though Debo did fumble on the drive, you can blame Debo.
Yeah,
but
but still, I don't think
they're good.
I don't know.
I mean,
like
you got to.
said, San Fran's suspect to me because of Lance.
Yeah, and the thing is, Garoppolo has a winning record overall. Look at his record, like as a quarterback. It's like 30-something and 11 or in that area. He's like 20 games over 500.
Yeah.
As a quarterback, you're starting quarterback in the league, and people don't give him no love.
It's just like he was their scapegoat when they lost the Super Bowl.
Yep.
That's what I said. You know who I actually saw play? Like I saw him play against the Bills, and I was like, damn, I didn't even know who it was.
Who?
Brett Rippon.
Who the hell?
From the Denver Broncos. He's their backup right now.
Oh,
Rippon's, I think, nephew or something like that from back in the day.
Oh, Mark Rippon from back in the day. He used to quarterback for Washington.
Yep, that's his nephew, I believe. He was throwing some deep balls right on point. Probably cheap trade. Go get him. NFC North. Who you got?
Minnesota.
You know,
Right?
I was going to pick Minnesota. I just went with the Packers, but I think Minnesota could actually win the NFC North this year.
The defense is good, man. They got that kid Jefferson. They got Cook back.
Mm-hmm.
I think, man. Kirk Cousins is not a horrible quarterback. I'd rather have him. Trade Kirk Cousins in the damn Cowboys. I'd be happy right now. Let's go. I'll give you Dak and Cooper Rush for Cousins.
NFC West. Who you got?
Oh, man. This is a rough one. I mean, that's a rough division, man. I mean, 49ers seem to be the pick. Seattle's all right.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Arizona.
I don't like Lance, though. Arizona, though, got beat, too, man. I mean,
it's the first week. First week really is like always up in the air because you never know who's going to do what.
But did you see what the Chiefs did to them, man? That defense was just liquefied.
It's the Chiefs, though.
I mean, they're not going to have Mahomes not going to have 5 touchdown passes to this tonight.
He
Against
should.
the Chargers? Not against the
That's
Chargers.
all.
The Chargers defense are good, man. They have good cover guys.
Hey, let's go, Buffalo. My buddy Blackjack got me linked with you guys. What's up, Brett? Thanks for joining. Hey, you Bills fan? There we go. Even better. Come
I
on.
think I'm going to go with I'm going to stay with the 49ers because I think if the kid loses again, I think they're going to go to Garoppolo. I really do. You can't give the guy $6 million, just leave him on the bench if you keep losing. Especially if you keep losing.
$6 million is nothing.
You keep losing, and the guy's a winning record. I mean, come on, man. You got to put him out there eventually. You can't keep losing. The objective of the NFL is to win games.
Well,
I don't care how much you got this young kid.
This kid was struggling, and what's it called? He was struggling, and they let him come on. Uh-oh. Boom. Who's this? Comes up as user. Not sure. Oz is my brother. He's a guest today. Vinny's sick. So sometimes we do have other people on the show. We'll get some super fans come on the show. If you watched, you'll see that.
Don't worry.
Everybody out there.
I think don't worry, guy. Whoever Facebook user, I think your team is going to win in the AFC. So you're all good. It's Bobby.
It's Bobby. So, what else? I don't know why your name didn't come up. Die Hard Bills Mafia moving to the side. Oh, look at you. That's cool. Big stuff right there. I've only got to go to one game so far up in Buffalo. I got to try to get up there again. All right, let's move on here real quick. So you went with the 49ers. I said Cardinals, NFC South. Who do you got for the NFC South? I picked somebody. I don't know about it. You got Falcons, Panthers, Saints, or the Buccaneers?
I mean, do you go against Tom Brady at 45? I mean, the only other team in there that might beat him is the Saints. So I don't think the Panthers would be good enough. I mean, especially Baker Mayfield blew up when he went up to play the Browns, talking all that poop, selling shirts and everything. That he was going to beat him, and went up and got beat. I'll go with Tampa. They have to win. Until Brady retires, I can't go against the guy.
I went with the man talking all the poop.
Carolina.
Oh, Carolina. Yeah, they have a good defense, and if he gets the job done, hey man, and if McCaffrey stays healthy for a full year,
that is the number one question.
They have some good receivers.
If CMC stays healthy, he hasn't been healthy the last 3 years. He was healthy for his first 2 years, maybe the third one, and he's been injured ever since. Always hurt.
Anyway, real quick, talking about some picks here. This was me this week. I pooped the bed. Pooped the bed.
Well, who was that? What's her name? Is that the girl who used to date Johnny Depp?
Oh boy!
Did she do that? Or that was her dog? Man. I know it was one of the two, right?
But
I'm not naming any names. I'm just saying that's what happened to Johnny Depp. Someone pooped in his bed. They did. That was the dog. They blamed the Chihuahua, and it was about that size. So I don't know, man. It was a little question.
Straight up, I went 6-10 against the spread. I went 7-9.
That's sad.
Pretty rough.
That's bad. Look at that. I'm having
bad.
Black cherry now. I went from watermelon to black cherry.
Oh, nice. I could go over with something wrong.
I have 2 now.
Black cherry. What's this? I guess this is Bobby's coming up there. Oh, what about the Cowboys signing Cam Newton?
No way, man. That's another guy I never liked in the NFL, Bobby. If we sign him, I might have to stop being a Dallas fan for the year and just root for somebody. I might become a Bill fan. I don't know.
Oh boy.
I don't even know. Jump on the bandwagon. Just pick me up on the side. I mean, we do stampede.
That's not even Bobby. You know who that is?
Who is that?
That's Clown.
Oh, Rob.
Man.
Yeah, Chikorowski. The clown from.
I don't know why his name didn't come up, but I see him
here. Newton, man. They call him Scam Newton. He is horrible.
Well, he could throw a 15-yard pass still, so.
Yeah, okay. And then
you guys go after.
Put a Superman shirt on, and then after the first week he'll be fine, and then he'll stink the rest of the year. Just ask the Patriots what happened.
You guys go after Kaepernick.
Call it, make up another one. Come on, man.
Anyway, it's some Bills news right here.
Come
Kaboom!
on, Put
The
the
Bills
Bills
ended
up.
up signing defensive tackle Prince Emily to their practice squad and released wide receiver Tanner Gentry. That was about the only moves the Bills did this week. So that's
This guy
that.
good or what? Because he's only on the practice squad. I mean,
I think he was a rookie. So here's another news.
oh, Mr. Kelly.
Jim Kelly will be the Bills legend of the game against the Tennessee Titans this week.
Love Bill Kelly. I mean, Jim Kelly.
The Bill Kelly. What the? What the? Come on,
I did it
now.
on purpose, man. I mean, come on. I love Jim Kelly. Best guy. K-gun operator. He couldn't beat the Cowboys in the Super Bowl, but I love you guys still.
That was horrible. I'm about to send you to an island.
Island. Rob Chirowski knows about the island. Timmy
The island.
together.
Anyway. Yeah.
But like I said, you guys are going to – I want you guys to win it this year. It's about time.
I might agree with you. It's about damn time.
And then I will call up the governor and be like, I want to go down Times Square since we are the only real New York team. Okay. Do it that way.
Well, they probably wouldn't do that because they'll go to downtown New York probably to do that. And
take over.
Yeah. All right. I guess maybe we should start doing some picks.
For what? This week? After that?
Yeah.
You want to go back and do picks after what you did last week?
Yeah. I get better as the weeks go on.
Okay.
What's wrong with you?
Pick game one. What's game one we can talk about? Right now, there's a game tonight. Who are you going with?
Game tonight. I'm going to go.
It's been started right now, right? It's about to start. 8:20. It probably started right now.
I have to go onto Amazon Prime. Today's the first day for Amazon Prime.
Me too. I should turn on my TV and put it on right here.
Well, us.
What?
We didn't touch about this. But I'm
Okay.
surprised nobody said anything, bro.
What?
White Christmas tree.
It's beautiful, man.
In September.
It's a beautiful tree. I leave it up all year round. Me and Mariah Carey, we like it together on this. She has a whole room. I just have my tree up. I love it.
Damn.
That's it. Tree stays up all year round. I don't take it down. The only thing is I take the ornaments from underneath, like my little train, my little people. I take them away. That's it. I leave the tree up. Look at it. Every day is Christmas in my house.
I see. You got some blue balls too.
That's right. Like the Cowboys blue, baby.
Let's
not go there right now.
Who
Let's
was
go.
this? It's Rob.
What do
I
you
wish I was on the island now. Why? You're not at work. What are you doing?
And plus, he's talking about Cam Newton. I mean, come on, man.
I think it was a joke.
No, he loves Cam Newton. He probably drafted him this year. He's got him on his deep reserve list.
Maybe he said he wanted to be on the island after I said you got some blue balls.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
All right, let's go. What we got? What's
Chargers.
the first
Are going headed to Arrowhead.
one?
Chargers are 1-0. Chiefs are 1-0. Right now, the Chiefs are giving 4 points. This was per ESPN. Not sure if it changed for tonight, but as of right, what I have, because I did this yesterday, -4.
Who's minus one? The Chiefs, right?
Chiefs are giving 4 points.
So, yeah, I'm going with the Chargers. Chargers beat them last year in Arrowhead.
Yeah, I think
the Chargers are too good.
I think the Chargers are taking it
Yep.
straight and covering. Well, they're getting points, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, they're getting 4. They're going to win. I think they'll win by a field goal at least.
If the Chargers don't go this year and win a few games in the playoffs, they picking the Chargers again because everybody always picks the Chargers. Excuse me, and they always poop the bed.
Like I said, they beat the Chiefs in Arrowhead last year, and they didn't make the playoffs. So hopefully this year they make it. They always do well in the beginning, and then they die down in the middle of the season somehow. They just get bogged down and lose all those games.
They end up getting injured. Hopefully they don't get injured. Here we go. Where is this? Let me see where they're coming from.
Mexico City. Look at that.
Yeah, look at that. Viva Mexico. Vamos los Bills. Greeted from Mexico City.
That's beautiful.
Martin MV. Yo, bienvenidos, Martin. Thanks for watching. Push the word out there. You know, I'm going to have to talk in Spanish. If you got your show, I think you have a show, don't you, Martin? If not, man, we'll have to go on your show and hablar un poco de español.
Oh, boy, listen to this guy.
Going.
This guy. You got to remember, this is Latino month.
That's true. It started today.
That's
Latin
right.
Heritage Month.
This is right. A month de los Latinos.
Los hermanos de Mexico. Bienvenidos.
That's it.
All right.
Right. Next
Moving
pick.
on.
Who we got here, brother?
All right. Next game. Jets 0-1. And going against the Browns. Thank you, Martin. Sometimes the names come up, sometimes they don't.
Yeah, I just see Facebook.
You guys
user.
say anything, comment, I put it out there. That's the way the show goes. Show by the fans for the fans. Here we go. Jets 0-1, Browns 0-1. Browns are giving up 6 points.
That's a lot of points. But I mean, they still have Mr. Joe Flacco starting, right?
Well,
Mr.
I know
Immobile.
Zach Wilson.
No, they said he's gonna. They said he's gonna start. That's what the coach said.
Oh shit! This guy's on the show, but it's not on here. It's not popping up. But Milo Cast O to the Z. What about me?
What's
what
up,
about me?
Camilo? What's up, brother?
What about me, Camilo? What the hell, bro? This guy. See, after all these years, where's my PBA card? Anyway.
By the way, yeah. Who we just talking? What team? The Browns. Browns are going to win. Joe Flacco doesn't move, man. He's immobile. Myles Garrett's probably going to have 2 to 3 sacks this game. It's over, man. Joe Flacco is. I mean, that's the problem with him. He's immobile, and if you don't have anyone, you don't have a quarterback that could move, you're in trouble. I'm just saying.
I think the Browns defense is probably going to win this game. Jacoby Brissett doesn't really scare me, but I like Flacco, but I don't know if that offensive line is going to be able to hold off Myles Garrett and those guys coming at him.
No way.
The Jets' run defense is pretty good, but how long are they going to last if they don't get some drives going? They're going to be tired. Browns, I got Chubb on my team, so hopefully he'll run for a few touchdowns.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Browns, giving the points and straight up.
Yeah, Browns, yeah, +6. They'll be fine. They'll win.
They should.
Yeah, they'll beat them by probably about 10 points. Simple.
All right. The Commanders, 1-0.
Yeah.
Heading to Detroit, 0-1. Actually, the Lions are giving up 2 points right now.
That's because they're home, but that's technically a push because when you're home, you should get +3 or -3. So.
They're not getting them. They're giving 2.
Yeah, so.
Who do you think you're going to get?
I'm going to go with Detroit.
See, I kind of like Detroit. I'm rooting for Detroit.
But it all depends on DeAndre Swift. He might not play. Swift might not play. He said he is, but he's hurt. So we'll see.
The problem is, are they going to be able to slow down McLaren? McLaren's a beast.
Yeah, but I mean, that's pretty much all they have. I mean, their running back, not that good. Their defense is decent. I mean, I still think Detroit might outscore them. I mean, Philadelphia, the Eagles are supposed to have a great defense too, and look how many points Detroit put up on them.
Yeah.
And so I think if they do the same thing if they play the way they played against the Eagles, they should beat Washington. I actually like the Washington football team better than the Commanders.
Washington football team sounds like a soccer team.
It still sounds way better than the Commanders.
They should have came up with a different name than the Commanders. Detroit -2. I don't know. I'm like,
I'm taking Detroit. You could mark down mine. Remember, when I end up being like 13-3, you'll be like, damn, those are some good picks.
Listen, that's how I usually was last year.
Just telling you.
So far, we're picking the same thing, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, you went with Detroit there?
I'm going to go with Detroit. I kind of like Detroit. I like the way Dan Campbell had them playing towards the end of the year. They were playing some good football. So maybe, hopefully, they can get their win here. And again, I don't trust no Carson Wentz. I just don't. He's got to prove me wrong. But as of right now, I don't trust that bum. Yep. Buccaneers 1-0. Saints 1-0. Bucks are giving up 3 points. What you got? What you got?
Saints, baby.
Saints.
I'm going to Mr. Jameson Winston. He's going to make them win this week. But it's also Kamara might not even play this week. So, I mean, it's all up to what happens there, man.
It does. You know what the thing is?
They got a lot.
Cowboys were getting to Brady. Their offensive line is banged up. Saints have a pretty good defense. I was surprised to finally see Michael Thomas play some ball.
He might not even play
touchdowns.
either. I don't think he's might play either. I think he might be injured also.
He's a bum.
So like if they're all hurt, then I don't think if they play, I think they'll beat them. But if they don't play, they're gonna probably lose. But I'm gonna go with them anyways. I'm gonna stick to my guns and go with the Saints.
Listen, he balled out, and for some reason, the Saints seem to have like Brady's number. I'm actually going to go with the Saints, even though it's not Peyton. So I'm going to take Saints. Look at this. This is not good. We're picking the same dead team.
Well, the Bucks are 0-4. Brady's 0-4 against the Saints. He hasn't beat them yet. Only team he hasn't beaten.
This is kryptonite.
Mm-hmm.
Kryptonite. The Saints are
0-4
home.
he is. Yeah.
So I'm going to go with the Saints as well.
All right. Let the
Here we
Saints
go.
watch it.
Here we go. Panthers 0-1. Giants 1-0. Here's for Chris Van Cherry and Harry, if Harry's listening. Bum doesn't make no comment, so he's probably not listening. Giants are actually giving 2.5 points. What?
Yeah. I picked Carolina last week. Thought they were going to beat the Browns. Man. I think Baker is probably going to, check himself this week. I think he'll have a good game. I don't think the Giants are going to play the way they played last week. So I'm going to give it to Carolina.
Oh, good Lord. I thought we were going to pick different teams this time.
Wait, that would have picked the Giants? Are you crazy?
Well, the way you were going, I thought so.
Carolina's going to beat them.
I
mean, Carolina's good enough, like you said. I think they should beat the Giants.
I don't think the Giants' defense is as good as Cleveland's defense. So I think Baker and those guys, Robbie Anderson, should get open. McCaffrey, if he's running, this is going to be a good running back game as long as McCaffrey stays healthy and Saquon stays healthy. But knowing Brian Dable, he's going to probably get pass happy and forget about Saquon, and that'll be his first mistake. But I'm going to take Baker and the Panthers as well.
All right.
Pats. 0-1 Pats going against the 1-0 Steelers. Pats are actually giving 1.5.
Yeah.
What you thinking?
0-2 Pats. Gonna happen. Because Mac Jones is partially hurt, and he's gonna go out there and get hit and be hurt for the game. So 0-2 Pats. Just put it up there. This might be the year for someone else to win that damn AFC East finally.
What do you mean? The Bills won the last 2 years, clown. What is that?
I know, I'm joking. Take it easy, man. Take it easy. I'm joking with you. I know. But they can't. They're not going to win. Mac Jones is hurt. He's got bad back. I don't even think he's going to even practice this week, really. So I'm going to take
the Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to take the Steelers too with Mitch Trubisky. I couldn't remember his name.
Trubisky. No N in there. There's no N in Trubisky, man.
Trubisky, whatever.
Who's Trubisky? Who's that guy? I don't know him, but maybe he should quarterback the Cowboys because Trubisky's up in there. But, I mean, they got Deontay Johnson. That guy is great in Pittsburgh. He's a good receiver. They have, like I said, in Harris. They got a good team, man.
Yeah, they got a good team. They still got Claypool.
Claypool's all right. He's a good number 2.
I think they'll be fine.
Number 2 receiver, and they have that Firemayer or whatever, the tight end, Firemayer,
Fremuth.
Yeah, whatever. Fremuth. That guy's pretty good too. He gets open. The kid is good. I don't know how to say his last name, but he's a pretty good player, tight end. I know he's the tight end. He's good.
Yeah, and their defense, man. Cameron Hayward up the middle. Probably
TJ Watt.
Be all over this guy. Well, if TJ is playing, we'll see.
He should play.
Probably going to be limited. So who knows?
Man, all right, next pick. Let's go.
Camilo got quiet, bro. I thought Camilo might say something else.
You scared him off. You got all tough for him saying, "Where's your PBA card?" And like, I ain't got time for this. Got him all scared.
All I know is that his son's already taller than him. Okay.
Taller than you or taller? Oh, taller than Camilo. That's messed up, bro. Messed up, man.
Colts 0-1 playing the Jaguars 0-1. Colts giving 4 points.
Colts are home, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to win. I mean, they got Jonathan Taylor. They have Pittman Jr. I mean, Matty Ice. He had a bad game. I'm going to go with the Colts with the 4. They're going to win by a touchdown. They got to. They can't start out 0-2. Otherwise, they're not going to win their division. I mean, they got to win.
I agree with you. By the way, Camilo said, just listening to Pito, and
Fuji.
he actually said, yes, he is. He is actually taller than him already.
Damn, that's funny. I don't even see these things. I don't see these comments anywhere.
Well, this one, he's on I believe, the Viva Los Bills, or on my page. I got to see which one
Okay,
he's on.
I got you.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's actually on my page commenting. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Colts. I mean, the Jaguars are a better team this year, but come on, man. Matty Ice, the running game. I can't see them losing to the Jaguars. And if they do lose to the Jaguars, oh boy, 0-2.
Yeah,
It's still early, but man,
yeah,
it'd
they
be
can't
pretty
lose.
sad if they lost. They tied to Houston and then lose to the Jaguars.
Yeah, they're not winning the division then. That's what I'm saying. They're not going to win the division if they keep doing that.
Yep, not a good look. Dolphins 1-0. The Ravens 1-0. Ravens are giving out 3.5 points. Dolphin fans were out there calling for the Buffalo Bills after their first week win. Come on, clowns. Come on, man.
All right, ready? Miami wins. They're going to beat Baltimore.
Miami.
Yeah, they're going to win. They got a good defense. Their defense is really good, man. I think they're going to beat. I mean, who does Baltimore have? Jackson and Dobbins? They don't really have a great receiving core. The receivers are okay.
Dobbins
That's
is
the
still
back.
hurt, isn't he?
I thought he was playing, but that's all they have. And Dobbins is on the bench. Look at that. Even makes it easier for Miami to beat them. Their defense
Dobbins
is better.
is questionable right now. You have
Right.
Rashad Bateman,
Not great.
Devin
Not good.
Duvernay, and Demarcus Robinson.
None of them are that good.
And you still got Mark Andrews.
Like I said, still not that good. I'm going with Miami, man. I think Miami's defense is going to beat them. Well, you guys are going to beat Miami in the division because you guys are going to beat Miami. But Miami's going to beat Baltimore. Jackson is going to have to sign a cheaper contract now because he's going to be like 5-11 or 5-12 in the year. He's going to be very sad, even though I picked him to win the division.
I think this is going to be like a 2-point game.
And you're going to pick Baltimore? Go ahead. It'll be
I
our first game with different, man.
want to pick Baltimore, but now you got me thinking.
I don't think Miami's good. I think Miami's going to beat them. That's my thing. Miami, they got good receivers, man.
All right, I'm going to take the Dolphins with the spread, getting 3.5, because I think this is going to be like a 2-point game, but I think Baltimore is going to win this game.
Okay. So you think it's going to be like they're going to win by 3?
They're not going to win by 3. I think
They're going to win by 1 point?
by 2 points, maybe.
Okay.
So I don't think they covered the 3.5. There you go. We finally picked a different game.
Tua is going to be lighting them up.
2 of them. Boom.
He's going to light them all up. Light them up. Tua. Let's
Here
go.
we go. Falcons 0-1.
Yes.
Rams 0-1. Rams
Yeah.
are giving up 10.5 points.
Yeah.
Good Lord. That's a lot.
So I'm going to say Atlanta's going to cover,
Yeah.
but the Rams are going to win the game because they're going to get back to running. They're going to run the ball. They're going to run with Akers. They're going to run. Watch. They're going to do some play action. They're going to beat Atlanta by like a touchdown, but not cover the spread.
I agree with you. I don't know if they're going to run the ball. They're probably going to do swing passes to him, to Akers. And the Falcons, I think, will cover in that 10-point spread, 10.5. I think maybe they'll lose by 7. I don't think 10.5. Mariota guy. I don't know. I think they'll cover.
I think
Seahawks.
Yeah.
1-0. 49ers 0-1. 49ers are giving up 10 points. 10-point happy these people are.
Yep, they're going to keep the downward fall on the 49ers because Mr. Lance is not that good. Just telling you. They're not a good team, man. They're not a good team.
Taking the Seahawks all around?
Yeah. What did they give it? They're plus 10 or minus 10?
Seahawks are getting 10.
They're getting plus 10. Yeah, I'm taking the Seahawks all around. They're going to beat them straight up. They don't even need the 10 points. This is when you do a tease, man. You want to tease the game? This is when you tease it. You put the tease down. You take those points, make it down to like 7 or 6 or whatever, 5, and then add 5 somewhere else because Seahawks are going to beat them straight out.
You know what? I think the 49ers are going to win.
Okay.
but I don't think they're going to cover 10 points.
All right.
And I don't trust Geno. I know he played a good game. They actually played a all-around well game to beat the Denver Broncos. But I thought the Denver Broncos offensive line, I didn't watch the game, but that was their biggest question mark for me, was their offensive line. And the Seahawks just, come on, man.
You think
Denver?
You think the 49ers are better than Denver?
Defensive-wise.
What you're telling me right now?
Hello, it was a monsoon. A monsoon.
Yeah.
And I picked Chicago. I actually thought Chicago was going to beat them, and Chicago beat them.
Monsoon or not, if you're a good team, you should beat the other team because they should still be weaker than you. I mean, come on. It just
Jerry used to the sunny sunshine of California, and they're going to be home. So I'm going to give it to them, but I don't think they covered the 10 points.
All right. Let's see. We're different picks now. Different picks.
There you go. There you go. You got – I'm going to put this here, Seahawks for Oz. Crazy guy.
They're going to beat them straight up. You're going to be like, what the heck? Geno Smith, the best quarterback in the NFL right now?
That's a bum. I was so happy the Bills didn't pick him.
2-0. 2-0 with Seattle.
Saw him playing the Pinstripe Bowl. Couldn't play in the inclement weather. I was like, Bills better not pick this bum. Anyway, Bengals 0-1 playing the Cowboys. 0-1. Bengals are giving 7.5 points.
Oh, my God. It's going to be a rough game, man.
Hold on. Camilo, are you still watching us? Do you remember Ozzy writing a paper for school saying he was a Giant fan?
So funny. You dreamed about this Giant fan thing your whole life, man.
I wish I would have kept that paper.
And by the way,
okay, he is listening or watching. Camille, do you remember that? Were you in
he
school?
doesn't remember. That was never happened. You were his dream.
He said he was going to be a football player for the New York Giants or something.
Never. I never had a Giant shirt in my life. Whatever. And by the way,
you had it. I just say you wrote
no.
You
Never. I am going to go with the Cowboys this week.
What?
That's it.
Cooper Kupp.
What? Cooper Kupp? No.
Cooper Rush.
Cooper Rush, baby. This is what's going to happen in this game. Cooper Rush throwing for 200 yards. Okay?
You said 400 earlier.
I'm joking. He's going to have 200-yard passing, and he's going to rush for 60 yards. He's going to rush for 60 yards. Okay? He's going to throw 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Dallas is going to win when Tavon Diggs makes an interception. That's it. That's how they're going to end the game. They're going to win by like 3 or 4.
Listen, if the Bills don't sign, I was thinking, if the Bills didn't re-sign Tremaine Edmonds, I would trade him to Dallas for Diggs and maybe a pick or something.
No. We don't need linebackers. We need a quarterback, dude. We need a quarterback.
We'll trade
Tremont Edmonds. Tremont Adams, who's a great linebacker, okay?
Yes, but I don't know if we're going to be able to re-sign him.
We don't need him, okay? We don't need him. And if you guys are not going to re-sign him, we'll just pick him up next year. Jerry will sign him.
Yeah, right. Anyway, okay, you picked the Cowboys. I'm picking the Bengals. I can't see the Bengals losing to the Cowboys with no Dak Prescott unless they run the ball and run the ball and run the ball, and that's it.
0-2 Bengals.
Listen,
Super Bowl champs to losing to AFC to Pittsburgh. I'm kidding. Let's go.
Camilo was just laughing. I guess he doesn't remember that either.
Because it didn't happen. You have this pigmentation in your mind.
I remember the old blue room.
How can you remember? You're younger than me.
No, I found it in the blue room. Remember the old blue room in the Hampton?
Oh, my God.
Anyway, Texans 0-0-1 playing the 0-1 Broncos. Broncos are giving 10 points.
That's a lot of points.
They're
a lot of points, man. A lot of points.
By the way, Camilo said Cowboys.
Yeah, I know. He's a Giant fan. Who cares? He probably wrote that paper himself. He's stuck in my paper somewhere. Who knows? Who did you say? Denver right now?
Denver against the Texans.
I'm going with Denver.
What?
They're not gonna. You know what? They're playing in Mile High.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna win. They're gonna win by 10 points. They're going to win after 10 points straight up, and they're going to win the game.
I disagree. I think they're going to win the game. They're not going to cover.
I think
Texans.
Texans played way too well last week.
They're got a good squad. Lovey's got them going. Cardinals 0-1. Raiders are 0-1. Raiders are giving 5.5.
Going with the Raiders.
The Raiders?
Yeah, straight up. They have to. I mean, they got Adams. Adams still playing well, and when he has Carr, he doesn't even have Rodgers. I mean, come on. And they got Waller, the tight end. They got running backs. They're gonna win. Raiders got to win. They're gonna be 1-0, 1-1.
1-1 Raiders. Part of me wants to take the Cardinals.
Cardinals
I have them in a league.
Very suspect defense, man. That defense is horrible.
Let's see.
Devontae's gonna get open all
corners.
day.
They have injured corners, so the guys are trying to pick up.
Right. That's why Devontae Adams and Waller, two tight end and the receiver. Devontae Adams had a great game last week. I mean, Waller's going to have a great game this week, too. They're just going to beat him straight up.
I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to go with them. But in my survivor pool, I need Arizona to win. But I think the Raiders, they have enough weapons. And if these guys are still banged up on Arizona, then I could see them.
I mean, Kyler Miller signed that big contract. He doesn't care about playing hard anymore.
He can't.
He's got enough money now.
He doesn't know how to read a defense. Camilla said he took way too many hits to the head as a youth.
Anyway. This is why I'm telling you, man. I don't think Arizona's going to win because Kyler Murray, I don't trust him, man. I mean, if you get put in the contract, you have to do studying the key defensive teams and stuff like that during the week. There's a problem, man. And then he admitted during the playoffs, I don't do no studying. I don't watch no film. Okay. That's why you lose.
Maybe he should have gone and played for Oakland. The Oakland Athletics. The Bears, 1-0. Packers, 0-1. Packers are giving up 10 points.
I mean, that's a lot of points, but, man, Rodgers owns Chicago Bears. He owns them. He doesn't ever lose to them.
That's what he said.
I think he's going to beat them. I don't know by 10, but they're going to win. Green Bay wins.
All right. I'm going to take them. Taking the 10 points because he owns them.
He does own them. He owns Chicago.
Now the main game here. We'll check real quick. Let's go over here. Boop. This is our injury report for the day. Tommy Doyle is a full participant in practice. He was out last week. Dane Jackson was a new addition here. He didn't practice. He was standing on the sideline supposedly with the corners. Quentin Morris, full participant in practice. I still don't think he's going to get in the game. Ed Oliver, ankle, didn't practice. And Tim Settle didn't practice. Hopefully these two guys are just taking the day off. They still have time because the game's on Monday. But you're going to need those two big boys if you want to stop Henry. Last week, real quick, where was I? Tannehill was 20 for 33, 266 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 picks, 1 sack. He had 7 yards on 2 carries. Derrick Henry, 21 carries, 82 yards, a long of 18 yards, 0 touchdowns. Kyle Phillips, their receiver, 6 catches, 66 yards, 0 touchdowns. Dontre Hilliard, their backup running back. He had 3 catches, 61 yards with 2 touchdown receivings. The defense had 5 sacks, 1 interception, 2 forced fumbles, and 1 recovery. But they still couldn't beat the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Bills need to run the ball, keep Henry off the field. You know, Dane Jackson's a little banged up, so hopefully he'll be fine for game time. My main thing, run the ball. Don't let Allen take all these blows. You're still going to pass the ball. I think they'll be fine. By the way, overall history between these two, Tennessee leads the series 30-19. They've outscored the Bills 1,089 points to 963. And the Bills have lost the last 2 meetings.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason for the Bills to lose this game. By the way, they're giving up 10 points. They're home. No reason for the Bills not to lose this game. They played on Thursday. They're playing on Monday. They have all this time to plan for this team. They're rested.
Yeah.
No reason why the Bills should not lose this game.
No
I'm going to
reason.
take the Bills. 10 points is a lot, though. Last time they played, the Bills lost by 3.
Yeah, that was the
I'm
last
going to
time they played.
take the Bills, but I think they win by 8. So I'm going to take the Bills straight up, but not cover. What you got?
I'm gonna take the Bills, and I don't think the Titans defense is as good as the Rams defense. So I'm gonna take you guys with the 10. You guys are in the cover and win the game.
What?
That's what I'm going with. I'm gonna go with the Bills. The
Oh,
Bills show. I'm gonna go with the Bills. I think you guys have a great team. I love Diggs. I mean, Singletary should get the ball a little more, like you said. I hope for you guys. But I mean, like you said, you don't want to bang him up. I mean, so they're probably not going to run him as much as you think. So I think you guys are fine. I think you guys should beat them by 10 easily. At home.
Look at this. Sucio German actually just hopped on. He's like, what's up?
Jermaine, what's up, brother?
Also, Camilo's daughter is a smart girl. She's a huge Bills fan.
I don't know about that being smart. I'm sorry. Sorry, Camilo. His daughter likes the Bills.
German saying Titans stink. They lost to the Giants. Yeah, well, hopefully they lose to the Bills. They kicked our butts the last 2 times.
I don't think they'll kick your butt this time. I think you guys got their number.
Well,
Von Miller is going to have 2 sacks.
Hopefully he has more.
Again.
I think he'll be the defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
On that note, that's it.
Peace out.
Been here a whole hour.
Damn, that went fast.
Jeremy, you hopped on too late, bro.
Sorry,
no,
Jeremy.
Thanks for hopping on and joking around. Everybody else, Martín, todo el mundo allá in Mexico City.
Telemundo.
I'm not getting paid by no Telemundo.
I thought you said todo el mundo. El mundo de todo. Latinos de America, right?
Anyway, hold on. What's this? Nice seeing both of you in a while. Same here, Camilo. Maybe one day we all could chill.
Yeah, man. Christmas at Oz's house right there. Let's go.
There you go. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Listen, I'll post on the page on Viva Los Bills and on my page. Also, you could always check us out there on Twitter, Viva Los Bills, Facebook, join our Facebook group, Viva Los Bills, and YouTube.
That's a beautiful page right there. I wonder who made that.
Yeah, I know. I think Ozzy did. Good job, Oz. Anyway, thanks for hopping on, everybody. German said, later, my brothers. Peace out, bro.
Later, man.
Everybody out there, thanks for going. We'll
later,
post
Mello.
we're going to be on next week. Adios. See ya.